Heart problems require close attention, especially when the patients are children, anywhere from newborns to teenagers. And the cost of surgery? Outrageous. But there is hope for these parents who are part of the Rotary Club of Belize's Gift of Life program. This year, the first clinic under the program got underway yesterday and continued today at the Carl Houston Memorial Hospital. Maria Price is the vice chair of the club.
We normally see over the 2 days an average about 75 to 77 patients. A lot of them are new patients, newborns who are just coming in who may or may not have heart problems, or the doctors just wish that the pediatric cardiologist would check to rule out any kind of other problems that they may have.
The program has been in operation since the late 1970s. On an annual basis, anywhere between 10 and 16 children undergo surgery in the United States. Through the assistance of the Rotary Club of Belize, children are hosted at the homes of Rotarians in the United States at no cost. The surgery itself is also performed at no cost to the children's parents. Today, a team of 6, including a pediatric cardiologist, nurse practitioner, technician, and support members, screened and conducted checkups on children. Today, 6-year-old Jada Perez and her mother, Marta, received good news. She was given the all-clear after receiving surgery about a year ago. Jada was born with a hole in her heart.
I brought her when she was 2 months old.
What did they tell you when you came?
Well, they told me that if she might grow it out, but if she don't grow it out, she'll have to get a surgery.
No, I was told by the doctors that it depends on the age of the child sometimes when they are able to get that surgery. How long did you have to wait before?
We waited till she was 4 years old. She took the surgery at 4 years old.
And this time, how difficult was it, taking care of her?
Well, surprisingly, the only thing she had was cold. She wasn't very sickly. Once in a while, she had a cold more than normal babies, more normal children.
And it has not been an easy journey.
So I was torn, but with coming here, I get support, and then we took the surgery 2 years ago in Boston, Massachusetts, and she's quite fine. They said she doesn't have to come back.
And this was good news, as Jada can now lead a normal life. She is now able to attend school.
Do you feel good today, baby?
Yes.
You feel happy?
Yes, Mom.
Happy that you don't have to come back to the clinics?
But I will still visit.
Oh, you will still visit? You made new friends here, right?
She loves Miss Burke.
Yes, Mom.
But Jada's condition was one among many others which may require minor to complex corrective surgeries.
We see a whole spectrum from the very worst to not so bad. Some of the things are relatively easily taken care of. Some of the defects that we run into are very complex and require multiple procedures. There are a few, which are the sad ones, that we can't do anything about. But those are just a little.
Okay, I see. What would be some of the, or probably some of the most common conditions that you come across here in Belize?
One of the most common ones is a connection above the heart. And that one is fairly easily taken care of because instead of having to do open heart surgery, they can put a little tube up through the vein and push a plug through the tube and close that up, and then you take the tube out and the patient's fine. So I'm glad those are fairly common because they're easily taken care of. The others require open heart surgery at some point, and as you probably know, it's a little difficult to get those people placed because we have to find an institution in the United States or somewhere else where they can do that kind of heart surgery.
Now, when you say open heart, what kind of condition would require such an operation?
Any sort of connection inside the heart, if there's a large hole between the two sides of the heart, or if there is a hole in the heart plus an obstruction, or sometimes babies are born with their blood vessels reversed, so that requires open heart surgery to reverse those blood vessels again.
Like Jada, 10-year-old Dorita Howe is also in need of surgery to close a hole in her heart. Her mother, Maria Howe, says she became aware of her daughter's condition when she was just 3 years old. Doctors say Dorita is likely to undergo surgery soon. Despite the wait, which can be a strain on parents and children alike, Price says there have been many happy endings.
It really is a very worthwhile program, especially for the parents when their children come back very healthy.
So I imagine there have been many success stories.
Oh yes, there have been many, and I think that's where we get the joy from, just knowing that we are providing a service to all the children of Belize. I don't say that we haven't had our disasters. There have been a few who haven't made it, but those are few and far between. So generally the success range is quite a lot.
The Rotary Club of Belize also works closely with other medical professionals across the country who help identify children in need of heart surgeries. Talilai Kal for Love News.